Hey yo, what the deal, my people? You know who it is. It's the Don Tony Teflon, and I'm back at you another one. And this one is, will Arya Stark die? Well, I know a lot of people think that Arya is gonna die, and why wouldn't people think that? She's done a lot of killing. She's done a lot of stabbing. She's done a lot of maiming. And usually when things like that happen, people gotta get theirs coming back, you know what I mean? Not a lot of different crazy things can happen in this book that can shock people, you know what I mean? But mostly the thing I think that could shock people the most would be either the death of Arya or the death of Sansa. So I think one of those two people might possibly die just for that reason alone. Now, in past videos myself, I have told you that I believe that Arya will not die. Now, a lot of people argue that fact. I just don't think that her being wronged in the beginning, becoming an assassin, killing a bunch of people, and then her dying in the end is really a good story for her. That is basically the reason why I think it. There really isn't any book evidence that backs up the fact that I think she's not going to die, but there is some type of book evidence that says she's going to die. And that's basically this one quote with Jon, and it goes like this. You'll be showing all through winter. When the spring thaw comes, they'll find your body with the needle still locked tight between your frozen fingers. Now that quote combined with the quote, the wolves will return to Winterfell, almost is a foreshadowing that Arya will be found by a couple of her family members. There's only a couple left, so Sansa and Rickon, frozen in the snow after the Battle of Ice, or what after this battle goes down with the White Walkers, with needle frozen between her fingers. Now, I don't believe Arya died, you know what I mean? I just really don't see that happening. However, I do believe that there is a fate that awaits one of the Starks, and quite possibly could become Arya, could be this Stark that it awaits. And in order to find out this fate, I think we have to go to the Vladimir Sixtins chapter in the Dance with Dragons, and that's where we'll find this out.
Hagen had told him a few weeks before his own death, when the man's flesh dies, his spirit lives on inside the beast, but every day his memory fades, and the beast becomes a little less a warg, a little more a wolf, until nothing of the man is left, and only the beast remains. Vladimir knew the truth of that. When he claimed the eagle that had been Oral's, he could feel the other skin changer raging at his presence. Oral had been slain by the turncloak crow Jon Snow, and his hate for his killer had been so strong that Vladimir found himself hating the beastling boy as well. He had known what Snow was the moment he saw that great white direwolf stalking silent at his side. One skin changer can always sense another. Man should have let me take the direwolf. There would be a second life worthy of a king. He could have done it, he did not doubt. The gift was strong in Snow, but the youth was untaught, still fighting his nature when he should have gloried in it.
I'm glad right here. Now, the first thing I think we get is another confirmation that Jon Snow is a king, and the second thing I think is this second life situation. And I do believe that maybe one of these Starks, possibly Arya, will have a second life inside of one of their wolves. And we have seen other people call Arya wolf, and we have also seen herself refer to herself as a wolf.
I didn't see.
Liar! Liar! Liar!
Hey! Stop it! Enough of that! Stop! Arya!
She's as wild as an animal of hers. I want her punished.
What would you have me do? Whip her through the streets?
There she is.
What do you want?
Want you, wolf girl. Come here.
Leave me be. My father's a lord. He'll reward you.
She'll reward me. The queen.
Stay away!
We know that Nymeria is leading a humongous pack. It's quite possible that Arya, before she dies or is about to get killed, becomes a second life and jumps inside Nymeria's body. The only other person I can see this happening to is Rickon, because he's the only one with a wolf. I do not think Bran it will happen to. I think he'll most likely be stuck in the tree. So, you tell me, what do you think? Do you think a Stark is going to live their second life out in one of the wolves? And if so, who?